Kiwis here, and I want to see if I can grow one from seed. I know that the plants become beautiful looking once they get a little more mature. So in this video, I plan on taking you through the steps to process the seeds, put them in a wet paper towel. Once they germinate, plant them and watch them grow. So let me show you the first step in getting the seeds out. So once you have the kiwis quartered like this, the next thing you want to do is use your knife and scrape it along here into a bowl. You can just scrape it and put it right into a paper towel, but with all that gel, you'll actually get a lot of mold. So I don't recommend doing that. I recommend scraping it off into a bowl. And once I get a few of these done, I'll show you what we have before we get it cleaned off. And there you go. Most of the seeds, a lot of pulp. Now the next trick, guys, is you take the seeds and you add a little water here. And really, this requires a little bit of patience, but you can take any fork, spoon. You really want to rinse these out over and over again. Obviously, you'd want to use a strainer if you have one, but you dump the water out, all the non-viable seeds will float out, and then you'll do it again. And you'll continue to gently press away most of the gel that's in there. So I'm going to keep doing that until I get most of it away, and then I'll show you what it looks like. All right, guys, after several rinse outs, we finally got most of the gel-like substance that surrounds the seeds off. Obviously, it's not going to be a perfect job. You get the general idea. This will still work just fine because when I put it on the paper towel before I wetten it, it's going to absorb most of the rest of the gel. So the next thing we do is we take a paper towel, and you can do it two ways. You can do it the lazy way and just dump it on, or you can strategically place them around. I like to put them around a little better than just dumping them, so I'm going to put them on using my knife to separate any areas where there's several seeds like in one spot. I'll show you what I got at the end. All right, so here they are separated out. Now I'm going to go ahead and fold this over. We're going to fold it over a second time because I went ahead and made a small bag here, Kiwi 5316. So now I'm going to moisten this a little bit more. I'm going to put it in this bag. I'm going to leave a little bit of air in there to prevent some mold. And we will take a look at these once I get them in the bag. And there you go, guys. A little bit of air in there. Now you want to keep this in a dark but warm place. The warmer the better, but not really above 80, 85 degrees because you do want them to germinate quicker with the warmth, but you don't want them to bake. It's going to be like a little greenhouse in there. You want to let some fresh air in every couple of days, maybe every 3 to 4 days. Kiwi seeds should take 2 to 3 weeks to sprout. They could be sooner depending on the conditions, and they could be a little longer. Anyway, we'll come back when they sprout. All right, guys, I made the mistake of getting excited about the sprouting kiwis. They actually sprouted a few days ago. Today's May 27th. They actually sprouted on May 24th. In the bag, after I transplanted them, I realized I had one that was still sprouted, so I wanted to give you a pretty good look at what they look like. They're really tiny, really tiny. Anyway, what I did was I took the whole paper towel and I stuck it in a tray. If you look here, you can see the paper towel is in the tray. And actually, it was 2 halves, so I put half of it in this tray, and as you see if I get a good look, we have some baby kiwi sprouting. I put half of the kiwi in this tray and the other half in this tray. Since when I separated the paper towels, they had stuck to both sides. You can see that the paper towel is disintegrating and the kiwis are coming up. Then what I did was I took 5 plants and put them in this cup. So I'm going to plan on growing probably the best 2 or 3 in here. I guess I took 6 in here, my bad. But I took 6 and put them in here, and then I left all these in here. So I think what I'll do is when these start having some front runners and some healthiest ones, I'll top all the ones I don't want and transplant the best several out of here and the best several out of here into their own cups, along with the best several out of here. I'll keep you updated on this series. Looks like it took roughly, they sprouted 524, so it took literally 3 weeks to sprout. And in the 3 days since I put them in soil, they've now gone pretty much from this to these little tiny seedlings. Thanks for watching. Just wanted to do a kiwi video since when I was looking it up, there wasn't too many on the internet. So I hope this helps you and makes you want to grow some kiwi as well.